Up next, Hans is going to present on what a lot of people consider, what I consider, the finest cave in all of Montana. It's the longest cave entirely in Montana. We've mapped over 10 miles. Mr. B is going to give you all the details, but I don't know if you guys have got a chance. There's these maps right there, right here, right there, and it's Hans has been working really hard on these over the past several years, and it won an award. It won the award at the NSS convention 2018. Pretty much all the awards.
Told that kid to leave this computer on, and what did he do? Oh man, I gotta have these slides. So Ian said to me, I'd like you to present on the Silvertip map. I said, well, how do you present a map? The maps are there, you can see them, and that's the end of my presentation. Actually, I dug up a few slides that I thought might be appropriate, and they're from another presentation, but this is kind of cool. It's got a picture of some people climbing up the top of Silvertip. Absolutely beautiful if you haven't been there. Lake Lowry, 1,000-foot long sludge through the water, commonly armpit deep, but in places much deeper. Two of my heroes, Jim Chester and Ron Zuber, the early 2000s on Silvertip, and our future, part of our future, the VHS Cave Club. If you haven't been to Silvertip, this is an air view, kind of gives you an idea of what it's like. Silvertip Peak rises to almost 9,000 feet. This is Silvertip Peak. Here's Goat Mountain. Devonian limestone is where most of the caves are on Silvertip. This stuff swaps on up in that Cambrian limestone. See a picture of that in just a moment. This is between Goat Mountain and Silvertip Peak. Saddle there. Looking farther to the south, this would be Lone Butte, piece of Mississippian limestone. There's another karst field of Devonian limestone here. This is South Third. And Turtlehead for the crazy, intense people about there. Further down, there's another hunk of Devonian limestone there. There's a ton of caves. Ian suggested a brief history of caving. We have changed a little bit. Caving in the Silvertip area started in the early 70s. This is a picture of this guy here. This is Mike McEachern. This one with the long hair, this is Mike McEachern. And this guy here is Mike McEachern. I sent a picture to Mike and I said, who are these people? And he never got back to me. So Mike was the first one there to really discover one of the big caves. He stumbled on the entrance to Bell Cave. Let me back up just a second. These guys were hard. Look at this. They're in street clothes going in these caves that are just bitter cold with all that silly water and stuff in there up at 7,000 feet. They did occasionally put on a wetsuit. This is, I think, Dino Lowry in what we later called Lowry Lake. They got carbides, so they got 2 carbides on in case something goes bad. That was in through the 70s. In the 80s, some other crazies found their way up there. They gotten a little bit more sophisticated. They started wearing wetsuit tops and jeans. This is actually a skinny version of me. This is one of my good buddies, Doug Powell, standing at the entrance of Moonray Cave. This was before they invented mules. This pack weighed in at about 100 pounds. And, you know, we used to be really tall back in the 80s. This is what started. 1990s, a lot didn't happen. There were a few trips up there, but it started booming again in the 2000s when I met this crazy young fellow called Jason. And they discovered tears and all that. I said, I don't want to go there. I want to go back and remap Silvertip. And he followed me there. So this is part of the crew, I think, at the entrance to Get Out. And that's Silvertip Peak in the background. This is the, try to say this right, a Google map showing the entrances to major caves on the system. This is the most dense population of cave entrances in the state. Just incredible up there. Little bit of time on this. This is a line plot. Most of all of this was mapped in the 70s. And then I think this might have been done in the 90s. And all this punky stuff over here, we mostly did in the 80s. The guys had done most of the mapping in the 70s, but they never produced a map. It was just a line plot. And I just kind of loving to make maps. Wanted to go in there and do that again. In the 2000s, really much all we added to the map are these black things, connecting the two systems, Silvertip system and Blood, taking it to about a 10-mile-long system. This upcoming summer, the students, some of the students that just talked, are going to go up there and actually do some monitoring work in Blood. And I got one last thing I'll try to zoom into. The challenges of mapping Silvertip and putting it on a map were that it's mazy at about lots of different places. So this is elevation tags. This is at 743 feet below the entrance. And then the stuff that's quite a bit lower is kind of faded out below. And when you get over here, you can see the stuff that's at 900 some feet below the entrance. If you've got good reading glasses, you can take another look at the map over there. This is the map that's at a different scale of what we've done in Blood last year. And this is a really nice looking profile. And that's all I want to say. Anybody got any questions?